So I knew of Fallbrook, but it was always just avocados to us. So we found a fantastic property with a view with 5 acres. So we planted vines. We're picking our Muscat Canelli, our sweetest wine we have.
Yeah, so these are the ones we're harvesting this morning, which is our Muscat, which they're still picking currently. But plan for these is to take them, I dump them into that elevator there, drops them into here, which is a destemmer. It's like a paddle destemmer. It has paddles that spin and it basically whacks the clusters, and the grapes fall off of the stems. And the grapes come out one end, stems come out the other end. Take the stems and then we compost them, and then all the grapes, I'll load them into this press, which is a big pneumatic bladder press. So inside there's a big airbag that inflates and squeezes the grapes. More often than not, we produce it in like a slightly sweet manner. So we do some residual sugar in there, which is great for people who enjoy sweet wine, you know? Some people like it, some people don't, but we get a lot of good feedback on it. So that's one we'll try to keep around for people who enjoy sweet wine.
Look at that, look at that. That is like perfect. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. This is our tasting room. So any guests or members come in, they can walk up to the bar, the monitors have our menus up. They can order tasting by the glass, by the bottle. We usually have food trucks here on the weekends, different food vendors. If they choose to come in and just walk around the property and sit down, they can have bottle service at wherever they're seated. Along with the tasting room itself, we have our patio. So we have our patio so that we can do indoor, outdoor, and just sort of be seated in the middle of the vines. And that was the whole goal, was that when you were here tasting wine, you'd get to see where it came from as well. So these are head trained, and over here these are cordon. So they grow like an espalier in a long row on a cordon. And these are head trained, kind of like your head. It grows 360 degrees all the way around the vine, and then we get grapes on all the different branches, high and low. So you can see we have grapes way down here, and then we have grapes way up here. And that allows for a nice production of grapes because you have so many different branches for the grapes to grow on. Unlike the cordon, the first 2 branches get laid down, and then you have the vertical branches going up.
I think we're closer to the ocean than a lot of parts of Napa. We get a pretty heavy maritime influence, especially up through this valley, you know, and so it helps cool things down for the most part. So we get that marine layer, which unlike this morning was beautiful, but typically we get like fog or clouds up until like between 10 and 12, which helps keep things cool in the summer. And then we get those consistent onshore breezes every afternoon. Same thing, helps move all that like hot, stifling air out and keeps it cool, keeps the canopies cool. And that helps a lot too, because it helps keep it dry.
We really want to have an experience for people that come here, for our guests, because I think it's not just that we have good wine, which we do, but it's also the atmosphere and just the entire feeling of the space and the place. Because when you come here, you realize you're not in San Diego, you're not in Temecula. It's a totally different feel. We're a little bit up, we've got a nice view, we've got a pond where you've got some water feature here. The atmosphere is lovely, and the people that come in really relax and enjoy themselves, and at the same time have good wines.
The Villa Ranchitos Vineyard is set in such a spectacular place in Fallbrook. Fallbrook is very beautiful. It's hilly, it's agricultural, there's citrus, there's avocados, and now there are vineyards and wine grapes growing. We are up tucked in Gavilan Mountain, which is right at the fringe of Duluth, just before you go into Duluth. And the views are absolutely amazing. You're sitting up high and you don't even realize it. And from where the tasting room is, you look out and I call it saddles. You see 4 saddles heading, towards Oceanside, and it's really pretty. The golden hour at night, around 5:30, is just absolutely beautiful. The drive from downtown Fallbrook up to Gavilan Mountain via Ranchitos is much like Paso Robles.
In 2020, we planted at the Ranchitos property, where we are now, 9 Italian varieties, and we're really excited about those because we've done barrel tasting with them, and they're exceptional.
What's a barrel tasting?
You just kind of sneak a taste when it's not ready yet.
Okay.
So you just take the bung out. You take what's called a wine thief. Just put it in there, put it in a glass, and swirl around and taste it. It's not, it'll taste very young, very acidic. It doesn't have a lot of tannins, doesn't have a lot of body to it, but you know what the flavor is going to be. And like I said, with the Italian varieties, we're really excited. We're bottling the Arnese, which is a white, which is a very difficult one. It's mainly grown in Piedmont, which is northern Italy, but Vikki loved it when we were in Italy, so we thought, oh, okay, we'll try it. We already bottled the Muscat and the Pinot Grigio, which we did what's called a Ramato style, which is left ferment on the skins for a little bit, so it gets a copper a copper appearance, and a richer, fuller body flavor. And then we have Barbera, which everybody knows, Montepulciano, Sangiovese, which is the grape for Chianti, Nebbiolo, which is the grape for Barolo, Barbaresco, and which is extremely difficult to grow. We were told afterwards we were probably foolish to plant it, but it's still delicious. It's just a smaller batch, just because they're very challenging. They're not meant for this far south.
We have been working really hard to get this finished, and I think we're there, and we hope that you all come out and enjoy the wine and the atmosphere, and hope to see you all soon.
Once people come out here, they will realize what just a beautiful atmosphere it is. Not just because we did it, it's just naturally a beautiful place. And I think they can have a really nice experience, good afternoon, sitting and relaxing, have nice music, good atmosphere, and wonderful wine.